Welcome to Mental Math lesson number 8. We're continuing our multiplication series now with 3s and 4s. Multiply by 3. So to start, we're going to count up by 3s. So the strategy we use here to memorize the 3s table is to add 3. And similar to the 5 by 5, it's helpful to remember that 3 times 5 equals 15 as an anchor so that you can continue counting up from 3 times 6 and 3 times 7. So you already know 3 times 1 equals 3. This is from the basic fact for times 1. You already also know 3 times 2, which is 3 plus 3 equals 6. Now here's a new one. 3 times 3, counting up from 6 plus 3 is 9. And we're going to continue counting up for 3 times 4, which is adding 3 to 9 to make it 12. Then you already know 3 times 5, which is 15. Continuing on, counting up by 3s from 15 is 18. And 3 times 7, counting up from 18, is 21. 3 times 8, counting up from 21, is 24. 3 times 9, counting up by 3 from 24, is 27. And 3 times 10, you already know, which is 30. Similarly, when we multiply by 4, we're going to count up by 4s. Similarly, we are going to use 4 times 5 equals 20 as an anchor so that we can continue counting up to get 4 times 6 and 4 times 7. You already know the 4 times 1 fact, which is 4, and 4 times 2 doubles fact, which is 8. And you just learned 3 times 4, which is the same as 4 times 3, which is 12. 4 times 4, counting up from 12, is 16. 4 times 5, you know this from the 5s table, which is 20. 4 times 6, counting up from 20 by 4 is 24. And 4 times 7, counting up from 24 plus 4 is 28. 4 times 8, counting up from 28 plus 4 is 32. 4 times 9, counting up from 32 plus 4 is 36. And finally, 4 times 10 is 40. Let's switch it up. What's 3 times 7? And what's 4 times 8? How about 6 times 3? And try 9 times 4.